Hey, how's it going, folks? Charles here with Snyder Marketing again, talking some more about the upcoming webinar on Wednesday. And I lost some of my lighting. I don't know what the hell that's all about, but talking about the upcoming webinar on Wednesday for October from 3 p.m. to about 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And just kind of, well, today I'm talking about I broke the damn calculator. I had it working, tried to get fancy with it, make it a little more in line with the style of the page and stuff, if you will, just to beautify it, for lack of a better term. And I broke it. Fun stuff. So I've been sitting here actually kind of working on that. And I'm clicking on the wrong damn thing. But anyway, I am working on getting the excuse me, the demonstration page fixed so that I can actually use it during the presentation to do a couple live demonstrations real quick of what I'm talking about as far as like missed call ROI and how ROI Ninja's CRM plus the missed call text back feature, just those two items can make you a lot more money. Now, I've talked about it and I demonstrated it, and I had the wrong damn page on the one, demoed it again on another video last week, and it was working, but it's kind of plain Jane looking, as you can see from here. And I started to really like, I had it dialed in, I thought visually, and then when I tested it, it broke. The damn thing didn't work. So I'm going back through and I'm trying to fix that. I was adding another feature, basically just to say, okay, here's your estimated missed sales, which is based on a month. So like going back to the one example I had with a conversation with a gentleman, it was about 2 weeks ago, over the weekend. He's a business owner. And I said, hey, on average, how much is a customer worth to you? If you make the sale and stuff, on average, what's the customer worth to you? And he said about $1,000, as you can see right here. I said, and about on average, how many missed calls do you have a day? He's like, well, we have 3 phone lines. We're adding a 4th one. And we still missed calls occasionally. I said, so, is it 1 call a day, 5 calls a day? Just an estimate. He goes, well, we definitely miss about at least 1 call a day. I'm like, okay, all right, cool. We'll run with that. So the estimate was 1. And then I asked him, I talked about, his closing rate. I said, when you do talk to people and you'll find out what their issue is and give them your best solution, what is your close rate? And after some discussion and stuff, it was basically somewhere in the neighborhood of about 20-25%. I said, okay, let's be conservative. We'll say it's $1,000 that you make off of each one. You miss 1 call a day, and your average close rate is about 20%. So on the back end of this, what I'm actually doing is I actually expanded on this a little bit. Now, instead of just saying, there's 30 days in a month, which there isn't. There's 1 month that isn't 30 days, and there's several months that are more than 30 days. So to kind of average that in a little bit better, I changed the algorithm on the backside. Now I'm kind of getting into some stuff that most business owners just don't give a shit about. But what I did is I say, okay, we'll take it daily, we'll times it by 365, how many days there are in a year, and then we'll take that number and divide it by 12. And that's the average. So it still comes out to roughly 30 calls per day, or about $30,000 per day. Or not per day, per month. My apologies. My brain's all over the damn place right now. But basically $30,000 in potential missed business for this one example. And at 20%, when the calculator actually worked, it would show down here, the estimated missed sales would be about 30,000. As part of the demonstration, we talk about, what the monthly investment is. The net profit was something new that I added, which is basically, we're looking at the numbers of potentially what they're going to make implementing CRM and missed call text back is 20% of that $30,000, or about $6,000, minus the cost of the investment, the monthly investment. And it came out to about $5,200 a month on average. And just kind of driving that point home, it's not a big significant amount of money, but we're talking about, $60,000 plus a year. When it comes down, when you run the numbers out, you talk about, you can talk about all the financials of it. But essentially, and especially for like small business owners, entrepreneurs that are just getting started out, $5,000 a month could be a significant boost. Even right now with my agency, an extra $5,000 a month will make a difference. And just kind of like extrapolating upon that, I know most entrepreneurs, if they can make an extra $5,000 a month, that would make a difference, because a lot of the folks I talk to, they're getting started out, they're starting the business kind of like a sideline deal or whatever, just to make an extra, $1,000, $2,000 a month. Here we're talking about, missed calls, potentially making $5,200 or more each month. And then you times that by 12 months, that's over $60,000. That's like almost $63,000 when it comes down to it at the end of the year. So there's a lot of potential growth there, which is why I'm trying to get this whole thing with the calculator working again, so that I can effectively demonstrate this in real time rather quickly without having to walk through all the math and everything else like that. It was working, now it's not, so now I'm trying to fix it. And with that being said, I'm just going to kind of cut it off. It's Sunday. I hope you guys are having a great weekend. I definitely want to see you guys there at the webinar. Get signed up now. I'm going to have the link in the description and or the comments. So make sure you hit that, get signed up and be there, because I'm going to be sharing this information plus a whole lot more stuff centered around those two core points that could make you a hell of a lot more money. And if you're looking to do something simple and quick and easy that doesn't require a whole lot of work, additional work on your end, just having another conversation or two every single week to make more money, that's a win-win, if you ask me. You're helping more people out, you're serving more people, and actually, the weekly kicks email is going to be going out very shortly. If you're not signed up for that, get registered for this webinar. You'll get signed up for the weekly kicks email that comes out once a week automatically. And that there I'm talking about, like in today's episode, it's going to be going out here at about 3 p.m. I'm talking more about serving people, serving them better, having, making better offers and serving more people while you're doing it. If you want to make more money, the financial reward comes after you serve more people and or do a better job serving them. So that's what this week's weekly kicks is all about. That's going to be coming out shortly. If you're not signed up for it, get signed up. If you're not signed up for the webinar, get signed up for that. you'll automatically be signed up for the weekly kicks email that comes out every Sunday. And we'll be back again tomorrow with hopefully a working ROI calculator and talking about some more stuff here leading up to the last few days before the webinar. We'll catch you then. Take care.